All right, okay. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the morning call. I'm sorry for the late opening, but we shall get started right away. Yes, I was on a call. Congratulations for those that traded a coin called SXP. Right, let me check up and see. For those who traded that coin in the morning trading, our trading Zoom. I think it was I think it was a fantastic win. And we are just warming. I see it was a fantastic win, right? It was a fantastic win. Sure, perfect. So sweet and nice. It was a fantastic win. Let me check up in the 4-hour time frame. And in the 4-hour time frame, we seem to just be loading. We seem to just be loading, guys. We seem to just be loading. We seem to just be loading. We seem to just be loading. Let me just, this is not for now. All right, okay. Those that auto feed. Let me use the manual one. Sure. We are hitting to the moon. Okay. All right. Yeah, if this candle loses there, we seem to be gonna do well, right? Okay, that is not for now. All right. Those that attended the morning training, that makes more sense to you guys. Congratulations. Okay, now today we want to go to signals and presets. One of the amazing ways of trading. Once signals are sent to you, what are you supposed to do? Yes, once signals are sent to you, what are you supposed to do? So we want to go to that training right now. Want to go to that training right now. Want to go to that training right now. Right now, 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 right now. Right now. Signals and presets. Okay. Um, I'll share my screen, but before I do, I want to use just 2 minutes to welcome different people on the call. Welcome Mr. Mbiru Spirito V4 from Uganda. I love his approach. Okay, I love his approach. I usually leave these as crypto ambassadors, but because of learning purposes, right? I'll do this too. V5. Okay, so that you can be easily identified, all right? Okay, you can easily be identified. Okay, when you put your name, your rank, and your country, identification becomes very easy. Okay, Mr. Mubiru Spirito, V4 from Uganda. We have Leader Kojul, we have Beatrice, we have Amina, we have Anthony, we have Mr. Richard, we have Coach Mopio, we have Coach Raymond, V2 Uganda, we have Leader Batra, happy to see you again. Happy to see you again. We have Edith, we have Emmanuel, we have Godfrey, we have Grace, we have iPhone, we have Mr. Kim from South Sudan. Thank you so much for adjusting your settings. We have John Baptist, we have Morris, we have Mandy, we have different people on the call. Allow me to just get into the rock and dike of today. Okay. I'm gonna go to wow, fantastic. XSP is doing fantastic well. Sure, those Zoka are in, please enjoy. If you're not yet in, I think you can do current price 2%. SXP, good, fantastic work being done that website. Yeah, sure. I've I love the move. Okay, so let me share my screen and let's go to our main topic for today. Let's go to our main topic for today. So we are looking at signals and presets, as my screen is suggesting there. We are looking at signals and presets. One of the topics that everybody should be able to understand. I'll approach it in a different way, but it's going to be the same topic. So it's just loading. Just give me a few minutes. The screen is loading so that when I start sharing, all right. So I'll come back here on Zoom and play my screen. Increase the light. Okay, increase share the screen. All right, so the first major statement I want to make today in signals and presets is that we want to be fully automated in the USDT market. Why the USDT market? The USDT market is one of the amazing markets that we have because it gives us power and ability to profit big time, right? So we want to be fully automated in the USDT market. We want to make sure that we can automate our robot in the USDT market. Now, the default settings of Royalq, the steady ones, right, have been built that the robot can be fully automated with a 42% drop. From your entry price, when the market drops by 47.2%, the robot will be buying. It has also been set up. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Just a minute. Just a minute, please. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Let's now go back. Sorry. All right. So we need a double wrap, right? Double wrap means that if your first buying amount was $15 and the market drops by any percentage, the robot will say 15 times 2. If it buys this call, then the market drops by any drop, it will be 15 times 4. So 15 times 8, 15 times 16. It means that whatever the robot bought previously, when it's buying again, it keeps on doubling. This is what we mean by double up. And basically that is what we call the DCA, the dollar cost averaging, right? Now you need to allocate sufficient capital to do that. The robot will then have a very high chance to close the trade. Okay, now let's calculate. Basically, these are default settings of the robot. Okay, so the 42%, let's now go to Royalq. Just wait, guys. Mm. Mm. All right. Let's see what the future entails. So when you come here to my strategy setting, and we want to create a strategy. Okay, this I think I will explain so much on Friday. Today I will not go into them. But if the first buying amount, this means that if I have, let me say, $500, I understand that the market will not just start off and move on. I'll need to use $15 as my first buying amount. Then, when it comes to the strategy here, the strategy we use most is the steady because it's the average between conservative and radical. So I'll just go to margin configuration. Now, this is what we mean. That if we add these configurations that were done defaultly by the robot, they'll give us 47.2%. So from our entry, the robot will be buying these margin calls up to this. That's what we mean by that. Then the double up is this formula you see here, where you see 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Whenever the robot buys, it keeps on doubling, 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 doubling. Right? Now, if our first buying amount is 15, it could be 15 or it could be 12. Any of the two, it is okay. All right? It could be 15, it could be 12. Any of the two is okay. If we add up this plus this plus this plus this plus this plus this, all right? Let's go to the calculator just to show you. If we say, because it's double of 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 16 plus 32 plus 64 plus 1 to 8, because they're basically 7 margin calls this. But remember, before the robot buys the first time, these 2 times, it has already entered with $15. So plus 1, which is 15, which is 255. So if we multiply this, if we have used 15 as our first buying amount, we multiply this by 15, we find that basically we need to use Okay, talk to you later. All right. So it is $3,825. If we decide to use 12 as the first buying amount, it will be $3,006. Basically, these are the default settings. This is how much you need to trade one coin using the default settings. Now, when traders started to use Royalq, they found out that a few people could afford $3,060, all those who use 15 as the first buying amount, to afford $3,825 to set up their robot, on autopilot, because basically you need a minimum of between, I would say, if someone, minimum 5 coins, or if you can do best, if you are using Binance, at least 36 coins. If you can trade around 36 coins using this, you would be making good money. But a few of us can afford this money, or maybe 30 coins, or maybe 10 coins on default setting. A few of us could afford this money. I don't know if I'm right. Let me first come back here on the screenshot. Sorry, on the slides. So we are saying that if capital is not sufficient for full automation, trade with care and caution to protect your capital. Grow capital by taking small, consistent profits over a period of time and use robots to trade efficiently. There is one leader I know, she might be posting results. Let me cross-check. Is Aminata. Let me just check. I know she might be posting results. You see, this is her. She's trading XSP and GRT. She's trying to show you that the robot is buying and selling, taking little profits repeatedly. All right. So a few of us here can be able to afford setting up their robot and trade around 10 to 5 coins, or trade around 30 coins. So two things can be done. One, we can look at a strategy that could take a minimum of $1,500 or a minimum of $1,000 per coin. If someone could decide to trade around a minimum between $5,000 to $10,000, if someone has $5,000 to $10,000, they can automate their robot by choosing a few coins from the market and provide settings for this. All right. I want to go to that very fast. So we are saying that trade with care and caution to protect your capital. Okay. So I want to go into that very quickly. I'm just going to show you the settings. I will not take time on that. So we have been able to develop a strategy that could take up a minimum of $1,000, right? If someone could afford 5 to 10 coins minimum, more coins you trade, the better. You can either put it on a one shot, or I would recommend one shot because you are trading a few coins. So here is the settings. Okay, these are the settings. 100 margin calls, basically 100 margin calls. The first buying amount is $15, right? You do 100 margin calls. The first buying amount is $15, right? Okay. Then basically, this should be one. I'll just add in for people who have more money. It is one throughout, $1,000 minimum. So you set up from margin call, the first call, to the 90th call. It is 0.51, like you see it here. From this one up to call number 90. Then 91 to 92, it is 2% one time. 93, 94, 3% one time. 95, 96, 4% one time. And then the rest are 5%. Okay, these margin calls cater for around 83% deep, which could allow you keep making profit all the time, right? If you can trade between 5 to 10 coins, the more coins you trade, the better. But if you can afford more money, you could decide to use the DAO wrap here, which is 24816. If you have more money, which means here you're trying to use around $2,000 per coin. right? $2,000 per coin. That is your strategy here. So when the robot will invest in this harder, when the robot will invest this in harder, as the market shambles down this side, the robot will be buying and selling, 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 and you'll be able to win. Now that stuff, I'm done. Next. The market is not our friend. Neither is it our enemy. We need to understand that the market moves in trends, right? The market moves in trends. We have the uptrend, we have the downward trend, we have the side trend, right? So for you to take action, you need to take action based on indicators, especially if you don't have big capital. Take action based on indicators, especially if you don't have big capital. So this involves into candlestick charts, trend lines, and indicators. And basically, we teach this for free every day. Every day, this we teach for free. Right? Those that have attended these classes and have benefited, okay, we teach these for free. Right? We teach these skills for free every single day. Right? Every day, Monday to Friday. If you are interested in learning how to analyze the market and be able to do it yourself, right? But if you don't have the time and you don't have the capital, right? If you don't have the time and you don't have the capital, where can you learn from? One, first and foremost, you can learn from the 6 YouTube videos that we have done, me and Mr. Robert. Let me just visit you that site. Okay, when you come to the Crypto Ambassadors YouTube channel and you come on this site of videos, you'll be able to meet a couple of videos. Part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, and part 6. These are the videos. 6 videos. When you go through these videos, you basically know how the robot works. When you go through these videos, you understand what is floating loss. When you go through these videos, these 6 videos, you understand what you are supposed to do. And the beauty about these videos, they only cost 30 minutes. You can take 30 minutes per day. You watch one video at a time. This will tell you what is about to happen in the market. This will tell you every video we have done. It has certain answers. The second video, this video will tell you about what is. It will tell you about floating loss. You continue watching these videos. It will tell you about what is dollar cost averaging, martingale strategy, how the robot works, sub-bin mode real-time settlement. When you watch these videos, you become a superb user of the robot. Video number 1 to video number 6. I personally take off some time and watch these videos myself again. They are so powerful. You watch these videos, you'll enjoy Royalq to fullest. You'll never complain. You'll always be in profit in most of your times. There are 6 videos, right? Compulsory to anyone who wants to be successful using the robot. If you don't want, then we cannot force you basically. Okay, from those videos, So also you can attend a free, we do this with Coach Musa, a free trading view class every day, 7:30 a.m. Ugandan time. Every day, a free trading view class. When you attend that class, Ms. Ambil, could you stop me from annotating? Okay. When you attend this class, then you have power. You have power to continuously. Okay. Just a minute, guys. I can sort. All right. Thank you, sir. All right. So you can decide to either, you can watch the 6 videos. Those ones are comparison. 21 wants to become successful. Then also, if you are interested, you can come in for trading view classes. Right? But if you cannot come in from the trading view classes, right? We have also set up a strategy where we provide signals to you on a daily basis. All right. When we provide the signals, we are not saying that you trade all the coins. No, you trade a few of those coins. You trade depending to your capital. Okay. We could send like 10 signals. Please don't trade all the 10 signals. Trade one signal at a time, depending on your capital. Julius, what do you mean? Someone with less than $500, you cannot trade more than one coin. You can't. You can't. You can't trade more than one coin. Anybody with less than $500, you cannot trade more than one coin. So this 3% 300x strategy is an amazing strategy that allows you start small, keep compounding your money, ladies and gentlemen, as you earn. So before I go to the compounding, I want to first focus on how to set the signal. And I want everybody to pay here maximum attention, right? Okay, the signal will come with a name. It will come with a preset. It will come with a take profit. It will come with a callback, and it will come with a drop. The drop, you can adjust accordingly. That one I'm going to show you there. But let us start with the first place or the first part. Okay. Less than $500, your first buying amount cannot exceed $15. Right? The margin calls, we can keep them 4. The whole position take profit can be 3.01. The whole position take profit callback 0.01. The buy-in callback 0.3. That is the first step. Now let's go to our Royalq and see that practically. So what do you do? What you do, if you are new, come to Royalq, tap on my strategy setting. If you're using an iPhone, go to my policy setting. When you tap on the arrow, it will bring add it now. If you're already old, it will have just a plus in the corner here. Now, once the signal is sent, make sure the first buying amount is 15. Depending on the take profit of the signal, 3.01, because sometimes the market looks to be a little bit not so good. That's why we could give something like less than 3%, but we do our best to look for 3% signals. Now, this is the first page. You can name this signal. You can name it signal. Before I go to the most important part where I want to put my focus, the margin configuration. Are we together? Are you following? Someone is learning and following. Let me get a yes in the chat. I want to change the perception. I want to divide you guys, leaders, into two ways. Those that feel bad when they have floating loss, and those that are okay with floating loss. Good. Okay. Just wait. Just a minute. I hope everyone is out. Those who traded SXP were out. Those who have entered again with 2%, as I was entering this Zoom. Yeah, by the time I finish, I think the next candle, let me confirm. Okay, the next 1 hour candle that is coming in the next 19 minutes, you will also be out. Okay. Okay, now let's now go to this. All right, let's now go to this, guys. Let's go to this. No, not here. All right. Now, for margin calls, you receive a signal. You just take a screenshot, go and enter these parameters. Now, we have two classes of people. When a signal is sent with a drop of 5%, now here I want to be clear. You can come up here, put 0.5, 0.5, 1.5, 2.5. This is 5%. This is 5%. But there's someone who says, me, I fear floating loss. For you, what you are going to do, choose on this risk type. There are three. One is called steady. Another one is called conservative. Another one is called radical. What is the difference between these three? This is how deep the robot buys in an area we call margin configuration. If we choose steady like we are, you're going to find that the robot will buy the first time when the market drops by 3.5, then 4, that is 7, right? Then 7 plus 4, 7.5 plus 4, because 7.5 plus 4, I'll not die with mathematics, yet I have a calculator on my phone. Why do I suffer? Calculator, come here. Someone is saying it is little, but why do I suffer? People telling me, yes, I went to school, but why suffer? Why did they create a calculator? Calculator was created to be used. They didn't tell us to keep calculators. What I'm trying to express is that don't get a headache with calculating things that you have a calculator. This is 17.2. If you fear so much floating loss and you don't want to float very big, you don't want to suffer with a huge floating loss, I would advise you, because me, Julius, I am okay with floating loss, I would advise you to open your margin calls and leave them at steady. This is when you are an average fearer. Or you can go to conservative strategy. I'll return this as the signal says. 3.01. I'll share the advantages and the disadvantages. We are on one shot here. Now you want conservative. You see conservative. Let's go to the calculator. This one has been 17.2. Now conservative, this is 4 plus 5 plus 5.5 plus 6. Now, for conservative, The robot will buy at 20.5. Now, let's go and change again. From conservative, let's go to radical. One shot. This is now radical. You see radical? Okay, 3.5, the rest is 4, 4. 3.5 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. Here it is 15.5. So you see that if you use radical, you are at 17.2. If you use, sorry, a steady. When you use radical, you are at 15. This is radical. This is steady. Conservative is 20.2 over 20.5. I don't remember. But basically, you find that steady is in between conservative and radical. If you fear so much floating loss, and when the signal is sent, like here, this signal, this example, it is saying 5%. But for you, you have a problem with floating loss. What you do, come and decide either to use radical, conservative, instead of you pressing here my 5% or 6% that has been given. Right? So if a signal says 5%, I'll just put 5% here. But if I fear floating loss, I'll leave it with the default setting of this part so that I don't suffer so much. When you use that formula for the first 4 margin calls, you will not have huge floating loss. You will be always at a floating loss of 1%, especially people of you who take a tea when you are in floating loss. People who take cold drinks. I'm floating. Oh my. Hey, cold drink, save my life. That is the strategy for you. But people who want money and to be aggressive with the market, you want to set 5% as the signal has been given, please go on and do that. Are we okay with that? Questions about that before I continue? Any questions about that before I continue? Questions? Because that is the best part of business. You fear floating loss, approach default settings. You okay with floating loss like a Julius? Go with as the signal speaks. Am I making sense to you guys? Am I making sense to you? Let me know in the chat. Am I making sense to you? As I check my coin, how far my people are going. Ah, okay. But if it closes above, then we are going to win better. All right. Am I making some sense to you guys? Yes. If it is 3%, if you're okay, you said 3%. Hey, the disadvantage with the default, it might end up with the first buy only. Yes. Me, I've given you option. If it's up to you. Hey, me, my role is to show you what to do. It's up to you. I don't enter decisions. Hey, that is me, those who know me for a long time. I don't tell you do this. Me, I give you options. You decide. I fear to see the market in red big percentage, use default settings. Yes, you can edit. It doesn't matter. They are editable. Now, the disadvantage, yes, it can only buy once. That's a disadvantage with the default. All they are editable, nothing cannot be edited. I'm done with that area. So what you do, let's go back again. Then I go to your questions because I now want to go to 1 year. So let me come back here. This is what we are looking at. Now, that is how we set up the signal. As simple as that. Okay? Okay, now, as we are about to come to the end, signals are given as support only. Signals are not 100% reliable. Be ready to do recovery. Large capital and automated trades are still the best. If you don't have capital, focus on building a community and raise trading capital. Questions? Any questions? I have 10 good minutes, yeah. Yes, the 100 margin call strategy is sweet. It has power to give you a lot of money. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Questions? Please raise up your hand. You have a question. I answer you. You go and make money. Don't become a banker bencher because you might be a banker bencher in money making. Make sure you don't become a banker bencher. Make sure you don't become a banker bencher. Questions, questions, questions. How to get rid of floating loss, open margin calls, add in more money. I will handle that on Friday. If you didn't attend on Friday, come here on YouTube. I will not handle floating loss today. Come here. You did not attend last week. Come here on YouTube. Come on live videos. Oh, I did this on Friday. It was called New Approach Robotic Settings. This one, I did it myself. Check it out. You people with floating loss, check this out. It will help you. Question, another question. Yes, even if the signal says 3%. Even if the signal says 3%, drop, you can do 5%. I can't see my BTC balance because I have USDT, but BTC doesn't show up. If you set a signal, if a signal is sent with less than 3%, can we still use it to compound 300 days? Not as such, but you can use it to make some money. Not as such, but you can use it to make some money. I think I need to go to my last remarks because it seems no one has a question. Now, I want to go to compounding. Lastly, let me share my screen. Let me share my screen and I go back to compounding. Now I want to go to compounding. All right. Okay. Signals that are sent with less than 3%, it means the market looks more stable, but we want you to still profit as you wait for another signal, 3%. You could use that to make some money. When the 3% signal comes, you trade better. Yeah, because this is so good for compounding. So how do you compound? How do you compound? Go to your normal calculator. Depending on your first buying amount, $500 don't exceed $500 and below don't exceed 15. $1,000 you could set 20% as your first buy or 30%. $30 as your first buy. Just do 15 times 3%. What do you get? 0.45. So it means the next first buying amount will be plus 15 will be 15.45. When these cells go 3%, and your next first buying amount will be 15.45. So that will be on. That's how you compound. You are taking percentage of your first buying amount, right? Your first buying amount, your first buying amount, your first buying amount. That's how you compound. So you can either use your calculator like this, or go to the Play Store and download a compounding calculator. There we go. Depending 15, 3%, 300 trades. It's not 300 days, it's 300 trades. Or you can make this, if you have 1,000, you go 30. Now, people are using the compounding interest. The default setting for you, they can work for you very well. The default settings, if you are using the compounding power, the default settings for you, they can work for you very well, although you may not make more profit. The market may fail to drop by that percentage, right? Then if you have more capital, you go $50. If you have more capital, you go $100. If you have more capital, you go $200 as your first buying amount. I think this leader here, this one, whose results there's someone whose results I've posted. Where is he? I think his results uses $100 as his first buying amount. Uses $100 as his first buying. He has some good capital and uses martingale. $100 as first buying. He trades well. He uses $100 as first buying amount. He has capital. He uses martingale strategy. $100 as first buying amount. He trades well and he makes good money per day. This is pure trading. This is not bringing anyone. You know, people hate building teams, but this is not bringing anyone. Me, I love building teams. It's just mindset. He trades well. Pure trading. Good capital, $100 as the first buying amount. So you can calculate. He uses 24816. It is 100 times 255. Not all the money buys, but that is his first buying amount. He could make more, but he's a little bit. He gives it less time. He could trade with. He would be making more money, but he's okay with that. Okay, keeping things simple. I need an explanation on using indicators and attend morning training. Yeah, 4 margin calls. Whoever wants trading view, not here. I don't teach it at this time. 7:30 a.m. East Africa Standard Time. Every single day. Monday to Friday. You can check your own time zone. People want me to teach it twice. It is not possible. I'll burn out. If you can afford Monday to Friday, 7:30 a.m. East Africa Standard Time, enjoy. You learn a life skill. It is this same link. Every day, 7:30 a.m. This same link. You attend, you make money even when you don't want. You learn that skill, you make money. You go yourself on the market, you don't ask for signals. Yeah, these ones I teach. You don't need to pay me. I don't have the time. I love to give personal Zooms, but I'm supposed to share the opportunity because the signals are variable. Okay. Right. You can learn this. This is what I taught in the morning, and it's still on my screen. So if this candle closes above here, what? Then gonna make some good money. You see, close above. Okay, sorry. Let me go to Telegram. I show you, then I share the link. You post anything on this Telegram that's not business, you just get your. This is the Telegram. This is the link. This is the. Today I didn't share. Sure. All it's connecting. I shared here. This is the link. It's here. 7:30. The problem now is the network. So let me just give you the link to the Telegram channel that automatically take you to the Telegram group. There you go. I drop the signals there, the link, and also the video that I've done. So after this, I'll drop the video. Yeah, you need those trainings, you attend those classes, you are good to go. You are good to go. For free, you don't need to pay me. Know the leaders that teach. Okay, so that is that side of trading. For free, then you trade at any time. Then we also give you the signals for free. So if you start like you don't know how to pick the signals by yourself, we give you the signals for free. Your role is to learn how to set them in. If you cannot automate your robot. Now, if you don't want to make money, it's up to you. Work done. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining. That is the Telegram group. No one will inbox you there. If someone inboxes you and they request you for money, just block. They don't have business. I'll never inbox anyone personally. All right, so I wish you all the best. Thank you for coming. I'm gonna drop this video to the group. If you want, you can attend. Also, I've done 8 videos for trading. I've also done 8 videos. I've done a new ones, but I've not yet uploaded them. I will upload slowly one by one. Apart from these ones, apart from these 8, I've also done other 8. Let me just come down here. Okay, if you start from here, you want to learn how to set up your trading view. I've done new ones that, but I have not yet uploaded. This YouTube has some issues, so I'm working on it. Once it gets done, then I will upload. Then lesson 2, then lesson 3, lesson 4. These are trading view lessons. Lesson 5, the magic of combining 3. Here you are using Hackinash candles. How to use the ABCV1 indicator. Lesson 6, Royalq ABCV1, proper margin call. Lesson 7, there are 8 lessons. When you scroll down, you bypass all this, just bypass all this. Then you come in these trading view lessons. They must have the word trading view. This YouTube has a lot of stuff, but don't go so much in the past because this was the past. Although there could be some good information, but a lot of past. Just come and start up from here. There is this lesson. 1, 2, 3. All information is available just for those that are willing. I'm new. My challenge is setting up a signal on my Royalq application. But it's what I've been teaching here. Just subscribe to the YouTube channel. What I'm going to do, I'll send the video that I've done now. Then you can successfully set up your signal. All right. Yeah, the videos are on Telegram already. When you scroll up, they are there. All right. Thank you so much. I wish you the best. Nice trading. Feel free to ask a question where you get stuck on the Telegram, or feel free to ask a question where you get stuck on WhatsApp groups. Right? Those that are there. God bless you. Have a nice day. I love you all. I see someone's hand here. I don't know what's the challenge. Let me see. Yes, Williams. Before I come to the end. Yes, any problem, sir?
Are you there?
I'm listening to you.
Okay. Coach, this the lesson you did for us 1 to 8. The question is very simple. Are you saying a particular lecture we can use a particular one to trade to get 0.5 to 5% of our profit every day? We have different strategies. You did 1 to 8. Are you saying we can choose any one and master it, or we should apply all? Thank you.
Find one that works for you. Find one that is easy for you. There are several, right?
Okay.
There are several.
Okay.
Okay. There are several things, but you find one that works for you.
Okay.
You find one, you stick to it. For example, I have a guy who only uses support and resistance to trade. He's okay with that. So find one that works for you, sir.
Thank you.
Although I've already made new ones, but not yet uploaded them, all right? But as soon as I solve the current challenge on the YouTube, but even if you use the old ones, you make money.
Okay.
All right.
But the new ones are quite different from the old ones.
Even if you use the old ones, you make money.
Okay. All right.
Yes. Well, what do you do, Williams? You come from Nigeria, right?
Yes, sir.
Let me give you a story as I come to the end, right?
Okay.
When I wanted to work on my medical career, right?
Okay.
I had a lot of research work. Okay.
Okay.
One of the things I'll never forget is the ability to work night shifts on a regional referral hospital, okay?
Okay.
Now, one day, I went to the hospital on Monday. Here came a scenario of a mother that wanted to deliver, right?
Okay.
And it was a case I was handling. So the mother did not deliver the first day. I stayed in the hospital during daytime and night. The mother did not deliver on the second day. That was my second day in the hospital. I was monitoring the mother, but still doing other activities, all right?
Okay.
I spent 4 days in the hospital without going back home. No teeth brushing, no bathing, but I'm there, comfortably there in the hospital. But at the end of the cycle, I was helping. But at the end of the cycle, is that I was still looking for money, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I was still looking for money,
Sure.
although I was sleeping. So now you have an opportunity in a business that if you wake up at that time in Nigeria and attend for 2 weeks, you'll never be broke.
Okay,
That
sir.
morning where I teach how to trade, you'll never be broke. As we speak right now, William, me, I stay home. I look
Okay.
at people going to work every day. I look at people open up shops and wait for customers. I make smart money. Depending on the decisions that I see in the market, and I keep winning per day, right?
Yes.
So when you attend for 2 weeks, now we are dealing with indicators today. Let me show you the power of today's call. Today we dealt with a coin called SXP. All people are out, even those that have entered while I was here. It's a skill. Okay, where is this coin? Look at it. It has given 5%. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, my brother.
Wow.
From when we analyze the coin in the morning, all right? And we do these lines in the morning, all right?
Yes.
Here, if someone entered, they have taken 13. Let me end at this cut tip. 13%, because when you use the robot will sell exactly. Do you see what it has done?
Yes.
13%. And I tell you what, it's not yet done. Why? Because when I look at it at the 4-hour time frame, it's just warming. This is warm up. This is warm up. The coin is just warming. Imagine that if you knew such skills and every day you'd be taking 10%. Do you need to work for someone?
No, sir.
You make your keen, cool money and live your dreams to your own terms. So just sacrifice, attend every day, learn the skill. But if you can't, we are giving you signals for free, which are also winning. So you can enjoy the signals as you learn slowly, all right? Because also learning is a process.
All right. Thank you so much.
And you don't need to pay, right?
Yes,
You
sir.
don't need to pay. You wake up and attend every day for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, even if you don't come back, you'll be an expert in trading. Right.
Which of
I
the
hope now
clients?
you 7:30 a.m. East Africa Standard Time. It is very early in Nigeria. I think I see my brother Emmanuel is here. He would tell you. Let me ask him to unmute. He attends every day.
Okay.
Emmanuel is here. That side. I see he's
I would
here. Let me ask
every day.
him to unmute.
I would
He
like to
attends
attend.
every
Okay.
Emmanuel.
Yeah. Good morning. Yes, sir.
Good morning. How
I
are you?
attend every day. Fine, thank
Yes.
you.
Emmanuel. You are joining from Nigeria?
Yes,
I don't.
from Lagos, Nigeria.
Okay, time, sir.
What time?
5:30 a.m.
Okay, thank you so much.
How are you
So go to
enjoying?
bed
How is
early. No, it's I really appreciate it because it's a life skill, and I'm having it for free. I'm having it for free. So that is why you see that I endeavor to always attend it. And since I woke up for it, I've not, you can see I'm still in my nightwear. I've not gone back to sleep because I was waiting to attend this class also.
Oh wow, okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's a lovely time. I don't know how to pay you, but to say thanks.
Don't worry, sir. Don't worry. All right. I hope you have got that, Mr. William. So thank you so much.
I will attend tomorrow morning.
Yes, attend every day for 2 weeks. You'll be an expert and you'll start making cool money.
I'll take it serious.
You got signals. Our first 2 signals, I think they're out. Let me confirm. We also give free signals. You don't need to pay. So we do everything we can to make sure that everybody succeeds.
So please forward the link to the early morning training, sir. So I'll quickly keep it.
It is this one. Just tap on the same link every day.
Okay. Okay.
It is just keep it somewhere. He has told you the time. You just tap on the link.
Okay, this particular Zoom link, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. I wish you all the best. Thank you for coming. I'm gonna drop for you the video on the group. God bless you. Have a nice, fantastic day. See you on the next call. See everybody. I love you.
Bye.